Hi everyone, it's Lourdes and I am drinking some tea. I'm cold. I'm still cold from the last session. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a member of the community, welcome back. The energy has started flowing and will continue to flow until I finish speaking. And that goes for the energy of all my live streams on all three channels: Rest, Relaxation, Reiki, Transformational Vibrations, and this one. Hi, blessings. Good to see you. Hi, Kelly. Good to see you again. I am very excited about this energy because this energy has spoken to my soul. So I wanted to explain a couple of things and then we were going to get into that energy. Hi, Rosanna. Good to see you again. I am going to continue drinking tea because right now, just holding the warm cup makes me feel better. And it says, let's get cozy. And I'm with that. That feels good. Hi, Christina. Good to see you too. Good, Trixie. Falling asleep is good. The energy goes deeper when you fall asleep. Most people don't realize that. And Richard, thank you. Richard's been moderating, so thank you for moderating both. Hi, Star. Good to see you. Sam, I love. Thank you so much. I like decorating for the seasons, and this one is. I'm definitely more subdued this year. Hi, Sean. Good to see you. Mukta. Hi. Sweetie 1P, hi. Tingling, hi from Norway, hi. Mukta, happy Friday. Peaceful people, hello again. Star, thank you. Star is already warning everybody. Thank you, Star. To make sure you drink water, eat protein, ground, massage hands, feet, whatever. Please do that for this one. Hi, Otto, good to see you. And yes, I am well. Now, I'm going to go on a little backstory for this to let you know how this whole series came about. I suffer from seasonal affect disorder. That means I get very depressed when I don't get a lot of sunlight. I go into total depression and getting out is really hard. Well, it started early this year because here in November, it was already freezing. You don't really go out when it's that cold. And it continued through December. And through December, I go, well, it's just the holiday blues that we get. Nope, it continued through January. And through January, it got worse. The depression was really bad. I was having dinner with the family. I broke down crying a couple of times. And Rachel was the one who mentioned, she goes, you're depressed. Because I was telling her, I'm finding no joy in anything. I love my energy sessions. And I was doing them. I could feel the energy at that time, but that was it. I wasn't feeling joy in my crocheting, my quilting. Nothing was bringing me joy. So then I was overspending because when I'm depressed, I overspend. So I was upset about that because normally I'm trying to be really good about that. Nope, I did it all. So of course I was crying because I was upset about that. Hi, Francesca. Star, they say a blue light helps with that. I did have a light. I forgot all about light. When you're that depressed, sometimes you forget all the things that can help you. I have the vitamins, I have the supplements, I have the light, but it wasn't clicking in that I was depressed until Rachel told me. And once she told me, then I was like, okay, I'm depressed. What can I do to get over the depression? I have the light, turned on the light. I even bought an extra one. That's what I'm talking about, overspending, because I could not remember that I had that light. And so, oh, that's okay, Kelly. Sometimes it happens. Hi, Francesca. Let's see. So I was going through that this January. Then I asked the universe, I need help because I'm really bad and I'm not going to be able to continue to do the work I'm here to do if I'm this bad. So Mel Robbins came on and she came on with Dr. James Doty. And Dr. James Doty was talking about how you have to rewire your brain for things. So I go, okay, I need to rewire my brain to find joy. So I started with that first. Then I go, I need to rewire my brain for abundance because I had overspent. And I'm trying to stay on a budget because I want to work towards certain things in the house. I wanted to get another greenhouse. And I'm not talking one of those really ones that could be a building. I'm talking a plastic small one, but just something extra that I needed. And I wanted more plant seeds. But because I overspent, I couldn't get the stuff. So when I thought about what he said, I go, why can't I use it for depression? And then why don't I use it for manifesting? And that's when the universe was like, duh, that's what we're trying to tell you. So that's how we started with the manifesting. I started with rewiring your brain for manifesting. When I did that, I started manifesting more. I got a coupon. I got a credit from Walmart. I got a Rakuten coupon check. I've got a credit from Amazon. I found money in my pocket. My father gave me some money because he won a little bit in the lottery. It says, here, just I want to share it with you. It started coming in. Sunstone Ruby can help. Yes, blessings. Yes. And I forgot I had Sunstone. I have Sunstone and Ruby. Completely forgot all that. So I started putting on the Sunstone and of course, putting on the light and using meditations at night for the depression. And I started doing many different things. And when I started doing all these things, it finally clicked in what the universe was trying to tell me, that we do have the power to change things and we can change things. And that's when they said the whole series has started and it keeps growing. The series that Rewiring Your Brain, it's going to keep going for a little bit because there was a lot of downloads. But I know, Kelly, we do. Yeah, I am blessed, peace to all people, that my family does recognize when I'm having a challenge like this one. And they told me they were good about letting me know. Buddhas. Hi, glad you're here, Buddhas. Nice to see you. Probably we're trying to stop lack of sun. Well, Kelly, that is one of the things. You're right. That's amazing. Yeah, things started becoming easier to manifest. I'm still working on it, and that's why we're going to talk about this technique. So what did I do to start getting the money I needed or wanted to get the things I needed, to get the greenhouse, to get the seeds? And I'm not talking really expensive seeds. I wanted seeds because I know that gardening makes me feel good. And I need to get into that. I need to get into winter sowing. I need to do something. So this is the technique I did. I put a lot of it in the description box, not all. If anybody wants the full email, because I printed it out and it ended up being 1.5 sheets. I have a link on my website. It's on, I can't remember what it's at. Let me check to see what it's under my website. On my website, it's under more. And it said contact and has email and social. And I'm going to ask Richard if he gets a chance to go on my website and just copy that link and put it in. Please send an email to Richard and he'll send you the whole technique so that you can just see it and then adapt it to what you need. Oh, you're welcome, Lena. Yes, when we're going through it, it feels like depression, you're all alone. And you don't see a way out. I have all the tools. I know the tools, and I couldn't see it for the life of me. All right, thanks, Kelly. So here's the technique, and then we're going to go into rewiring our brain for abundance. So what I do is first I have on there the link to Mel Robbins' conversation with Dr. James Doty, because it was excellent conversation. He was very vulnerable. He was genuine, and you could just feel it from him. So I started with rewiring my brain to manifest. I had that video playing. I then chose a meditation. Now, I am not good at meditating, but I realized that if I am going to do something, I am going to have to receive the energy. So for me, the only way I can meditate is putting on a Reiki video and giving myself Reiki. That's how I do it. For all of you, if you're not a Reiki practitioner, you have the videos that you can use. Excuse me. Oh. Adriana, no, you didn't miss it. I'm just talking a bit more today. You're fine. Kelly, yes, depression does keep you stuck, and I was stuck. So what I started doing was in the mornings, I would put on my Reiki video for manifesting because I didn't have any of the other videos done yet. I would put one hand over my heart chakra, one hand over my head. And then I'll tell you what I did after that. I would ask that the energy assist with rewiring my brain to manifest whatever. And that's what I started doing. And I didn't tell the universe how I wanted it. I just said, I want to rewire my brain to be able to assist me with manifesting all good things. And I had a list of things, and then it was the greenhouse, and it was the seeds. I mean, that's really those were the most important things for me to manifest. And then I would listen to the 5-minute meditation, and I put a link. All of this has links, so you don't have to worry. There is links in the description. And I would just send energy, and I would receive it. I would state my intention, and I would say, I'm open to receiving it in whatever way you want to give it to me. And you could say for abundance, change, success, self-love, confidence. All of those are going to be videos in this series. And sometimes I would repeat it through meditation. Sometimes I just wouldn't. And I could just feel the energy in my head. It was just going, and it was going crazy. The energy was just going nuts in my head. And then I decided to add to that. I go, okay, I'm doing the meditation. I'll do it maybe for 10 minutes. And I started adding crystals. So at first I did a crystal for the heart chakra and one for the base chakra. I did clear quartz. I did labradorite. I've done a couple of different crystals. I just, whatever felt right. And the energy was still flow and flow and flow. Then today I decided, you know what, Lourdes, I have a lot of hair. Why don't I just put a crystal on the top of my head? I would just put my hair in a ponytail, and I just put a crystal in it. Well, the energy coming from that was amazing. I used brucite, and I have a video for it on the Transformation Vibrations channel. I used brucite on my head. I had 3 pieces, and I used one on my heart chakra and one on my abdominal area. And the energy was just flowing. Then at night, I started using videos as well. And the videos I were using were videos for some were for depression, some were for manifesting abundance. So I would make a playlist. I made a playlist of them, and I would start playing them. Now, occasionally I would get angry because the voices came in too loud, and I would just shut it off. But most of the time, if I minimized it and muted them, quieted them down, I could listen to them, and they helped me relax. And what I started seeing was that all of a sudden, there were more synchronicities happening in my life. There's so many synchronicities still happening that I didn't expect it. I was like, oh, this is kind of wild. In my notebook, I was writing down my intention. I was saying it to myself. I was saying it out loud, and then I would start feeling it. Now, that's what Dr. James Doty, his formula is for manifesting. And he's a big believer in feeling it in your heart chakra as well, because the head, the heart, and for me, the head, heart, and the gut are all connected. They scientifically are, but energetically, they're all connected. That's why I put my hand on my abdominal area and my heart chakra. So I did all that. I also did some more feng shui work. I started clearing out books. I didn't realize I had bought so many duplicates, because when I go to a sale, if I find a duplicate of a really good book I have, I will buy it. I know someone's going to need it. Well, I kept piling them up. They were all over the room. And in fact, on Transformation Vibrations, one of the shelves broke. I posted a video of some of the books that were on the shelf, because the shelf broke from the weight of them. So books started going. Card decks started going. My nieces are ecstatic. They're getting card decks. So is Rachel. They're going. And the energy started moving more and more. And that area in my house is the skills and knowledge. The reason I needed skills and knowledge, because sometimes you need skills and knowledge for abundance. And sometimes you need skills and knowledge, not just for abundance, but to bring in the pathway that you may need to get what you need. So I put all of that down in the description. I put half of it down. YouTube said I reached my limit for the first time ever in the description box. If you're interested in receiving the full 2 pages, I will ask Richard to send it to everybody who writes in through my website. You just go into the more section, the email, and we'll send it to you so that you have it. Hi, Kyle. Your mind to change, you're listening on YouTube. Yes, blessings, you're right. I've done that as well. But when I was depressed, couldn't even think of that. Hi, Simply. Nice to see you. Oh, you're welcome, Aggie. So today we are working on specifically rewiring our brain for abundance. These are amazing videos, this whole series about rewiring the brain with the energy of the subconscious video, harnessing the energy of the subconscious on the Rest Relaxation Reiki channel. I'm going to try to combine both in playlists on both channels because they work so well together. And I've been using them both together, and I'm hoping they help all of you as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send energy to rewire your brain for abundance. What you may want to do, if you want, put your hand on your heart chakra. You can put a hand on your abdominal area. You don't have to worry about the brain. The energy is going to go there. And say to yourself, I am open to abundance. I am asking that this Reiki assist me with rewiring my brain for abundance. And let's leave it at that. Let's see how the universe brings you abundance, because it could come in so many ways, like it did for me, ways that were totally unexpected. And I'm hoping that helps. So now, if we're all ready, I'm just going to take a sip of the tea because I'm still cold. I'm going to ask everybody to sit back, close your eyes, relax. And thank you, Richard. Richard put all the information there. Please sit back, close your eyes, relax, and let this energy to rewire your brain for abundance flow to you. Okay. Hi, KHZ. Nice to see you. Kyle, if I didn't say hi. One thing I also wanted to say, when I was depressed, I couldn't hear my guides. I was so into my own emotions that I could not hear the messages. So it wasn't until I started working through the depression that I started hearing more than I was during that time period. All right. Now, what I saw was everybody's energy. Oh, you're welcome, Kay. What we were all white light, because that's how what we are. We're souls, and to me, it comes across white light. But everybody had blue and then green around them in the other layers of the aura. It was so pretty because they weren't, knock you out blue and green. There were medium tones of blue and green, and yet they were vibrant at the same time. Oh, you're welcome, Macintosh. Then I felt the energy so strongly at the top of the head and through the ears. I don't know if any of you felt it there, but I felt it very, very much so. And it was strong. I was seeing vegetable soup, and it was vegetable soup I can't have right now, but there was vegetable soup. So I don't know if anybody needs vegetable soup, but vegetable soup came up. Oh, I'm glad, Sam. You're welcome. You definitely felt it in the brain. Okay, good. And Otto, I'm saying thanks for Richard. You're welcome for Richard. Let's see. Tingling, amazing healing, still buzzing in my brain. Yes, tingling. I'm still buzzing. As soon as you touch your head just now, yes, sweetie, you can definitely feel this energy. Well, oh my God, I started and became so. Oh, good, Kelly. I'm glad it became softer. I was seeing triangles. I was seeing geodesic domes. I was seeing triangles, and they were all multidimensional. It was not one-dimensional triangles. These all had depth, and they were all through the head. It was as if I was seeing layer of, like, if you sliced your head vertically, not horizontally, vertically, each layer had triangles in it. It was so cool to see. Oh, good, Otto. I'm glad you felt it at the top of your head as well. I felt the crown chakra opening. That was something I hadn't felt before, but I could feel the crown chakra opening. My hands got really cold, so the tea is not as warm anymore, but there's a little warmth. The angels were saying to use selenite on the top of the head. They were doing that as we were receiving the energy. And what I was seeing is, as the energies used the selenite, they went round and round. It was creating like a tornado effect in the brain. And it was just like clearing stuff. It was so wild to see. So for any of you who have selenite and it's smooth, you could use a tumblestone or whatever. Try massaging the top of your head with it, or placing it on your head when you're doing the meditation. I mean, sometimes we don't feel anything. Sometimes it depends on how sensitive you are to the energy, and it could be working on an outer layer of the aura, because when we work with energy, the energy goes from spiritual, mental, emotional, and then the physical. So it may have gone through one of those. And if you don't feel it this way, try the video that's going to come out on Sunday. Sometimes some people feel the video more than the live stream. I work with just like feng shui. Okay, good. Okay, thank you, Blessings. Blessings she works with Vastu, which is a feng shui in the Indian culture, and the northeast part of the house is connected with your brain. And right now, the northeast part of my house, thankfully, I did clear it there. So thank you. Let's see, Nadia. Would peach pink selenite do? I saw white, but try it, Nadia. My whole point is try whatever you have on hand and see what works. Oh, you're welcome, Antonio. I cannot feel the energy, or probably I'm not noticing. Sometimes, Antonio, just like I mentioned to Simply, depending on what area of the aura it's working in, you may not feel it, but you may feel the video. And sometimes this may not be the theme that you would feel as strongly with. You may feel the energy to rewire the brain for manifesting more than for the abundance. I always say with 3 channels, there's so many videos on each channel that work with the abundance theme. Try one from each channel, see how it works. On Rest Relaxation Reiki, there are over 1,000 videos, and there are quite a few playlists on abundance. So you may want to try those if this didn't work. And same thing for Simply. You may want to try that. Or you may want to try Transformation Vibrations. There's a video with Lakshmi's energy. Try that as well to see. So then the angels showed me the energy as rivers going through the head. And I go, I understand rivers and flowing and water is abundance. They go, it was creating the new neural pathways that we need to create abundance. Because like Dr. James Doty mentioned in his live stream with Mel Robbins, we need to create new neural pathways because our neurons always are going on. They have a habit, and the habit may be, I'm never going to make money. I don't have enough money. I always am losing money. I do whatever. And that becomes a pattern, and that pattern keeps us stuck. These videos, as well as what I mentioned doing, help you unstuck, help you release those patterns and create new ones for manifesting. Oh, good, Kelly. Thank you for letting me know and letting Antonio and Simply know that sometimes you don't feel it for a while because there may be issues you need to work through first, and then you feel it physically in the body. Some things are stronger for me than others, and that's normal. I always try different ones. If one doesn't work, there's always more to try. Now, one thing that I know I will try to make sure, Richard, it's going to take a while because I'll tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of people asking for the manifestation technique. Take your time with it. Start like I did, slowly building up to what I'm doing now. I slowly started meditations at night. Then I started, doing the energy work for me, but that could be playing the video for you. Then I started the meditations. Then I added crystals. Then add the intentions, writing it down. Work slowly. You don't have to do it all at once because it could be too much for anyone. I believe in taking it slowly, just as the guides showed me slowly, because too much energy is just going to overwhelm you. You may become too upset. You may get, when I say overwhelmed, for me, overwhelm is I have crying fits. I will have crying fits, and then the next day I'll feel fine, but I'll still have those crying fits. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, everyone does receive energy differently. I will definitely be trying this out, maybe on repeat at night. Tinkling, you can try at night. If you're trying it at night, what I am going to suggest is don't loop it because sometimes it's too strong. If you can handle the energy, leave it playing all night. But if you can't handle the energy, only play it once. I have videos playing all night long. In the house, I have at least 8 tabs on one computer and how many other tabs on the other computers, but everyone here is used to the energy. Not everyone is. And when people come into the house, they go, wow, something feels different here. And I go, well, there's a lot of Reiki. But if you're not used to it, go slowly at first. Hi, Veronica. Now, for everyone, the Reiki Sunday special for February is to have supportive, helpful, positive, and uplifting people in our lives. That's one thing that the guides came through. I was so glad I got that message. So I am sending energy to that for everyone who's participating. I hope you're enjoying the energy. And the pet session. I'm doing the monthly pet session as well. And I have people, pets signed up, not the people. The pets have signed up. And I've been doing energy for that because pets need it just as much as we do. They're our guides. They need the help. So, oh, good, Nadia. I'm glad that I was able to be validation for one of your messages. I'm glad. And we do know things, and we have tools, and we forget. And I know when I'm depressed, I forget. Kelly, thank you. I'm glad you're feeling the Sunday special every day. I enjoy sending to that because I am blessed with helpful and supportive people in my life, and I want everyone to be blessed the same way. Oh, you're welcome, Tinkling. So I want to thank all of you for joining. There are links. Let's see. As soon as you go to my website, there's a link to my website in the description box. You'll find the link for the pet session and the Reiki Sunday special. This I am going to try to put on the website. I don't know if I'll be able to, but at least you have the information in this video. And for anybody who writes in, you'll have it there. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Richard, for moderating, and everybody who joined in. Thank you, Star, for the reminder. Trixie, thank you very much. We are so blessed with a wonderful community. You're welcome, Marta. I hope everyone has a blessed and safe weekend. All right, everyone. Sorry for the extra long time live stream today, but I hope that all of you do well and can rewire your brains for whatever you'd like. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.